Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Relationship Issues with Chris Veduti. We do this every week where we get to give you back-to-back information, news, everything about marriage, sex, and everything that comes with it. This week we're coming with a very exciting topic, and we want to tell you 5 consequences of marrying a virgin. It's going to be an exciting topic today. We're going to talk about each one of them. Like I said, 5 consequences of marrying a virgin. Just sit back, relax. Let's get some intro. If you haven't liked or subscribed or even followed us, please do that right away, because you do this to encourage us to do more videos every week, to give you our own personal perspective about what we think about trending adult topics like this. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's jump right into it. Now, we talked about the consequences of marrying a virgin. Number one is basically that you're not going to enjoy sex for a while. Reason is because of number one, compatibility is very important in marriage and in sex. Now, compatibility in marriage is different with sexual compatibility, because sexual compatibility is very important, because that allows you to understand how this other person will like to be touched, or like to actually go into the whole sexual thing. Now, the truth of the matter is that sometimes, because the lady has not tried it before, it becomes very difficult for the man to penetrate, especially if he has a big dingling. You understand? So it is important that it is very important that there's this understanding from the man's side, if the woman is the one that is the virgin, and if on the woman's side, if it's the man that is the virgin. Now, the whole idea is that there has to be some form of, you people must sit down and talk about some form of arrangement that can ease her or him into the mainstream. You don't have to, you can't force it, because the truth of the matter is that, especially if you've never done it before, if you try it for the first time, your first time will decide how you will continue to go about it. So one of the consequences of marrying a virgin is that for some time, for a very long time, depending on the couple, right, and also depending on the maturity of the man, right, it's going to take some time for the woman to start enjoying sex, or even the man himself to start enjoying sex. It is very important to note that these are very important things that you must discuss before you even get married, and how you can transition into non-sexual couples to sexual couples. You must agree that for some time it's going to be difficult for both of you to enjoy sex, especially the one who is not the virgin. Number two basically is one of the couple is going to be under severe pressure to cheat. There has to be, the truth of the matter is that if one of the couple is not enjoying sex, then there's going to be massive pressure to cheat. And married people are going to bear me witness about, see, as soon as you get married, the first 1 year of getting married, there's so much pressure. And the truth of the matter is that at that point, you begin to look very attractive to those people who really didn't look at you before. You start looking attractive to those people who probably you've tried dating them before, or something will have happened and it didn't work out. At that point, you'll be shining. Now, with the pressure in the house that you're not getting proper sexual satisfaction, it becomes a problem, because there's going to be that heat. You probably want to explore, especially the men, if they marry virgins, because I know how greedy most men want to be. They want to marry a virgin, but they do not understand that there are consequences that comes with it. So there's going to be massive pressure on the man, especially if he's not the one that was married the virgin, right? So there's going to be massive pressure. But the truth is that he has to be man enough, and understanding the relationship that he has entered, he must understand that at that point he must learn how to support his wife in transitioning from, because most men want to marry a virgin, but most men do not understand that there are consequences that comes with marrying a virgin. So you must understand that there's going to be pressure, and the woman must also understand that there's going to be that pressure. When both of you understand this pressure, then you can actually get to manage it
properly.
Number three. Number three is very important. Very important, and it's very, very tricky. See, at number three, you will understand that marriage is different from relationship. And in relationship, you can just have sex anyhow. In marriage, sex now work. Let me gonna call it sex. Love making now work. And if you marry a virgin man or a virgin woman, you will understand that you have to be prepared for the work. You must prepare for the work because this person does not know any other person apart from you. So you must prepare to do the work. It is not time that when it's time for you to come and do what you're supposed to do in the other room and you'll be found wanting. You'll be running away. No, you need to understand that you need to stand up and be counted. You need to do your work. At that point, you understand that this is the job part of the marriage where you have to do your best to satisfy your spouse. It is very important to understand that this is the job phase. There is time for it. You must also understand that, see, now work, it is a full-time job. When you need to, with proper synergy between the couple, you are able to decipher when her body needs it, when his body needs it. You gradually get to decipher yourselves and do not run away when it's time. So, number three consequences of marrying a virgin. You must understand that it is a full-time job to sexually satisfy your spouse. Okay, number four. Number four takes us to a very interesting part. It's part of number three, but also a broader part of number three. Now, number four, it's actually you must understand that there's going to be sexual inexperience. And that sexual inexperience will lead both of you not to be able to discuss sexual preferences properly. It's going to take a lot of time. Sexual inexperience will come on board. Now, that is exactly where I always talked about. The man must stand up firm and be counted. That is why you're the head of the family. You must stand up and be counted because the sexual inexperience of your wife that is if you are the one who married a virgin, which most of the time now that's the case, right? If you're the one who married the virgin as a man, you must understand that there's sexual inexperience. You are the one who is now gradually going to be shifting her towards understanding her body, towards understanding some of the things that comes with sexual intercourse. You must understand that you have to tune her, you have to teach her gradually, so that at the end of the day, she would actually start learning how to satisfy you. So sexual inexperience, you must understand that it must be there. Because most men, before they get married, they are hackers. They will have knocked like 400 or 500 women. And you now come and you want to start suffering somebody's daughter. Okay, you must understand that there are consequences that come with it. She is inexperienced. You must take your time. You must not be angry teaching her. You must teach her with love. You must teach her how to love you. You must teach her how to reciprocate everything you are giving. You must teach her the step by step, because most of the time a men be bado. You understand? So you must teach her. It's a gradual process so that she gets to absorb how you like these things. And most of the time, when she learns it and she needs this thing, please don't run away. Don't run away, because allow her. See, a lot of times I see some couple where a woman is not able to open her mouth to express some sexual fantasies that she thinks in her head to her husband. Please, Oga, make sure you open an avenue where both of you can talk about your sexual fantasies. These are very important parts of the relationship that will help you guys. Whenever you think about having sex with your wife, you will be excited in your stomach, because both of you can actually sit down and talk about your sexual fantasies in a way that both of you will love it and enjoy it. 5 and the final one. Now, don't get it twisted. I haven't said that being a virgin is not a good thing. It's an excellent thing. It's the best gift you can give to your husband. But it is also important, or your husband or your wife, so they don't say I'm gender biased, okay? Okay, so the 5th one basically actually is there is a possibility you might never get to enjoy sex for the rest of your life. It's very painful, but that's exactly the route you have taken, because there are some children that their parents overtrained. There are some ladies that their parents overtrained. Like, they grow up on knowing that men are bad, men are this, men are that, men are that. So there's always there's always going to be that cloud that's going to, that's going to overshadow their thoughts. Because even when they even concede and want to even have the sex with their husband, it can never be them giving it to you freely. They're giving it to you as a mandate, as something that they just have to do. But most of the time, because I've read where most of the time a man had to go and divorce his wife because he says this woman is refusing to do what she's supposed to do. Yes, she's a virgin, I married her a virgin, but over time, with over 5 years, and she's still very timid because I've tried my best and everything. So there are women who have been overtrained. They have been made to see men as destroyers. They've been made to so just the fact that she's going to be sleeping with a man alone, she grows up with it, gets married with it and everything. So those kind of situations are extreme situations. So men must have these conversations ahead of time. You must have conversations before you get into marriage or serious relationship. You must have some vital talks. If she's a virgin, you must talk about it. What led it? You must talk about these things so that you can prepare your mind. If it means therapy before marriage, you have therapy. Whatever it is that you need to do, you do it so you can salvage your marriage. These are the 5 consequences that you get when you marry a virgin. Now, if you enjoy this, please make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you share, and of course, make sure that if you have anything contrary to what we have said, please put it down in the comment section. If you have a story that is that is in line with what we have said, please put it down on our comment section or send it to our email that's going to be appearing on your screen right now. It's an amazing day again. I really thank you for being part of this video, and I know we will see you again another time. Thank you very much for watching.